Is that how you got Ranty, with just that repetition, just repeating it?
Yeah, just drilled it into him. Yeah. Hassled him every day for like 10 years and said, Ranty, come on, Earth's a globe. And he eventually just gave up and said, yeah, I agree, it's a globe. That's how it happened. Swear to God. I said, we have been presenting to you, telling you what's wrong with your test.
Who's we?
Oh, the fucking collective we, Bev.
And you've all been telling me what's wrong with the straight line test?
Yes. Water levels do not give you a horizontal.
Looking out upon the shore,
Bam! Water levels give you horizontal.
I found balance and so much more. It's getting clearer all the time. All we see are all these dead straight lines, and show me what's in reality.
Bam! Water levels give you horizontal.
And I won't compromise between the truth and lies.
Water levels do not give you a horizontal.
This is where I make my stand. Please don't take me to your la la land.
Definitions are meaningless.
It's all about geometry.
I haven't read Euclid because I don't give a shit.
All we see is horizontally.
Bam! Water levels give you horizontal.
Show me what's in reality.
Listen to my words very carefully.
And I won't compromise between the truth and lies.
Water levels do not give you a horizontal.
Show me what's in reality.
Cool. What do you use satellites for?
And I won't compromise.
You think it's a curve in the downwards
Between the
direction,
truth
away from the horizontal?
Yes, it drops
Is that
away.
right?
Yes.
Well stood at.
From each point, it drops away.
Reality is all
From
I
each
see.
point.
What about? Oh, you could get two
I
auto
don't
levels.
need
What would happen then?
fantasy.
They would shoot over each other.
I've had enough of sophistry.
Definitions are meaningless.
I'll find my own philosophy. Reality is all I see. I don't need your fantasy.
Water levels do not give you a horizontal.
I've had enough of sophistry.
I guarantee if you do this test properly and you sight down them, you'll see it
I'll
drop.
find my
Absolutely.
own philosophy.
The water level will drop.
You can't bend
You
Yes.
think?
reality
From horizontal.
into what you think. Your cock deceives. Something's happening to me.
Right. Yeah. That's what Jesse Kozlowski said.
Don't remind me of how things used to be. We don't need no sycophants. Aren't we all just so sick of that?
Yeah.
He's right.
Are they shooting horizontals, or are they
Yes.
shooting upwards or downwards?
No, they're shooting horizontally.
Okay, so if you put an auto level at one end and an auto level at the other end and shoot them together horizontally, what
Yep.
happens to the water level?
The water level curves and the auto levels will shoot over each other.
I know, but what I'm saying is that of all these years, like if you think you can prove it with an auto level, why hasn't that been an argument that people have used? Why are you know what I'm saying? Why isn't it?
Oh, why don't the Bill Nye or Neil deGrasse Tyson use it? I don't know. I think it's a great argument. Hello, Bev.
Morning.
Morning. What time is it for you now?
Morning.
Where are you? You're in Manchester, aren't you?
It's the same
Oh,
time all across the UK. Strange.
Oh, there you go. Quarter past 10. Good morning. So you did your test. What do
Yeah.
you think you proved? Did you think you actually demonstrated anything?
Yeah, straight line segment, shared, straight line segment, geometric. Euclidean.
So how did you demonstrate that a water level gives you a horizontal?
The shared straight line segment.
Yeah, but how did you demonstrate that? Let's say you had two. Let's say you got three water levels. You know, right? So you got three measurements to make.
Just two.
How do you demonstrate?
Just two in the test.
Well, no, a two will always give you a straight line, right? So you need three.
What? No, two.
You can draw a straight
If
line between any 2 points.
Water levels.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. But you've got them joined, right? So you would have at least three level points.
Do you not know the test yet, Roohistry?
I'm not going to spend 2 hours watching your video, Bev. Did you have more than 2 points?
We had two water levels.
Right. So you've got 4 points, or you could have 3 points possibly.
There was 8.
How many points did you have?
8.
8 points. Okay. How did you demonstrate that that was a straight line?
Shared straight line segment. Do you want me to get? I'll get you a quick.
So let's say you've got 2 water levels, and they're kind of joined in the middle. So you've got A, B, and C. All right. How did you demonstrate that A and B is parallel to B and C?
We did it. Can you see that thing in the?
In where? In the chat? Hold on.
Yeah.
Yeah. How did you demonstrate that in reality?
See that all of the points at 2, 3, and 4 with the same height. The water.
Yes. How did you demonstrate that 1 to 2? Right. So let's look at the top. How did you demonstrate that
We're
1
not bothered.
to 2?
We're not bothered about 1 to 2. We don't care.
Fine.
About
How
1
did you
to 2.
demonstrate? How did you demonstrate that 2 to 3 is parallel to 3 to 4?
We had uprights in the water levels. You know, like
Right.
a water level works.
Yes.
Okay.
It will follow the curvature of the Earth, right? So it will curve, right?
It would be a horizontal plane of reference.
And they don't give you a horizontal, Bev. Demonstrate that they give you a horizontal.
This test. Straight line.
Yeah, okay.
Shared straight line segment.
Okay, so which straight lines are shared? Give me numbers.
2 to 3 to 4. All of that.
All right.
That
So how did you demonstrate?
section.
How did you demonstrate that 2 to 3 is parallel to 3 to 4?
Because the water levels were together.
Right. So basically your assertion is water levels give you a horizontal, therefore the Earth is flat.
No.
Well done for circular reasoning, Bev.
Dude, that my assertion is that level is horizontal. That's all it
That's your
ever has
assertion.
been. You guys attach all sorts of other things to it and then add on extra names to put on top of that. The assertion is, claim, level is horizontal.
How did you demonstrate it without showing that 2 to 3 is parallel to 3 to 4?
Why do you
How did you
think
demonstrate
we've
that?
not showed they are parallel to each other? Why do you think that?
You haven't.
Why?
You haven't.
Why?
You're just assuming they're straight.
Why are you assuming they're curved?
Because I've done the test with an auto level, which gives you a horizontal. Because I've done the test with an auto level, which gives you a horizontal. With an auto level, which gives you a horizontal. Gives you a horizontal.
Yeah. Do you know anything about geometrical principles?
I'm well versed in geometry. I know how to do geometry, Bev. I haven't read Euclid because I don't give a shit. I know how to do geometry. I haven't read Euclid because I don't give a shit.
All right. Well, this is based on a shared straight line segment.
I haven't read Euclid because I don't give a shit. Right? That's an assertion that they're shared straight lines. Do you understand that?
Well, it's not actually. It's this proof.
It actually is because you haven't demonstrated it.
I know you've never looked at geometry or anything to try and work out what a proof is, but
I haven't read Euclid because I don't give a shit.
this is a geometrical proof.
I was quite good at proofs back in the day, Bev. I did the highest level of maths at school possible. I haven't read Euclid because I don't give a shit.
How do you prove a straight line?
You just have 2 points. That's a straight line by definition.
Okay, so from 1 to 4 would be a straight line.
Yes.
2 to 5 would be a straight line.
Yeah, any 2 points will be a straight line. You can make a straight line between 2 and 5.
Showing that the section where they are shared is also a straight line would be the proof that that is a shared straight line segment, right?
1 to 4, you haven't shown that 1 to 4 is parallel to 2 to 5.
I have. I
You
put
haven't
an
shown
extra
that.
point 2 and 3 in there.
Yeah,
on
and then
one
you've got to
level.
show that 2
And
to
the other
3
one,
is
we
parallel
put 3
to 3
and
to
4
4.
in there as well, and then we showed that all of them are the same.
No, you haven't then shown that 2 to 3 is parallel to 3 to 4.
I have shown
Show
it.
that any
I
of
have
them.
shown
Show that
it.
any of them are
It's
parallel
just,
to any other.
just that you don't understand it, Roohistry. It's
I
unfortunate. I know.
guarantee you I understand geometry, Bev. We've been telling you this for so long.
You said you've never done Euclid.
I haven't read Euclid because I don't give a shit. I've done geometry. I don't read Euclid. I don't need to.
So do you not think that shows a shared straight line segment? The drawing, anyway, at least.
Your diagram does.
Mm-hmm.
Your diagram does.
So
You
all
didn't
we
demonstrate in
would
reality.
need to do is to replicate that within something where we're given numbers that should be obvious for us to see.
Bev, you've been told this 1,000 times. Like, I know Ranty did a video, gas pressure is not atmospheric pressure. Do I need to do a video telling you 1,000 times a water level does not give you horizontal?
Yeah, go on.
Yeah.
Do it.
Bam! Water levels give you horizontal.
Go on. I'd probably be one of your best, I think.
Bam! Water levels give you horizontal.
Definitions are meaningless.
Is that how you got Ranty, with just that repetition? Just repeating it?
Yeah, just drilled it into him. Yeah. Hassled him every day for like 10 years and said, Ranty, come on, Earth's a globe. And he eventually just gave up and said, yeah, I agree, it's a globe. That's how it happened. Swear to God.
Oh, religious now as well. Well done.
Apparently it was. I didn't even know that till a few months ago. Bam! Water levels give you horizontal.
Brilliant. How's your auto level going? I mean, because he could do it. Sean G's saying he's going to do it. He's going to replicate.
I've bought a theodolite actually, Bev.
Have you?
I bought a theodolite.
Nice.
I did. It's my birthday soon, so I splurged, and that's my birthday present, theodolite.
What about
What would you
Ranty
like
and
me to
his
do with it?
auto level?
Yeah, he'll do that as soon as Brandon pulls his finger out.
Have you not got him an auto level yet?
Yeah, he'll pick it up when he goes to the place.
Nice. Did you ask him to ask them if it's horizontal, right? Did he calibrate that horizontal?
If you want Ranty to ask them something, you can ask Ranty.
Yeah. Oh well, I will do. Okay. He's got a new Discord server, you know.
I'm in there.
Yeah, nice. Why do you not want to go over there and do this? Well, you over here for that. Nice.
I think there's more people. I'm just waiting for it to build up a little bit. Let's see how we go.
I'll do some presentations and stuff, or will it all just be named?
Not really. Yeah. I think we're beyond presentations, aren't we?
I don't
And we've
know.
been presenting to you for how long?
You've been presenting. What have you presented?
I said we had been presenting to you, telling you what's wrong with your test.
Who's we?
Oh, the fucking collective we, Bev.
Okay. And you've all been telling me what's wrong with the straight line test.
Yes.
Right.
Water levels do not give you a horizontal. It is your
So what-
assertion that they do.
Is it your
You need to
assertion that
demonstrate
it's
it.
not a straight line then? Like a water level
1, 2,
doesn't
3,
give
4,
you
5.
a straight line.
No, any 2 points. Oh, hang on, phone call. Give me 1 sec. Back a minute.
I like this. Geometry lesson.
He's desperate.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, when you can't tell what a straight line is, you're struggling, right?
Yeah, and he's begging Brandon for some
A prediction.
prediction for what Ranty's going to get with some auto level that he calibrated over 90 miles.
Here's my prediction. My prediction is that I'm not going to be able to see 90 miles with an auto level. Just a strange. It's only a 32 times scope, but you know.
Well, it's that Cool Pix P900, you know, that video. That's the one he's trying to recreate. And it's like, I guess Blackpool Tower is like 25 miles, and then the mountains behind it are 90 miles. But he's trying to claim that he can get an accurate reading over those kinds of distances.
Yeah. He wants to go up a mountain and find that the crosshairs are higher than the horizon, which that's what I've been saying all along. That's why I came in here. The horizon does not rise to eye level. It might appear to, but the two levels don't converge. They're horizontals. They are all parallel. It's pretty basic stuff that I say. And yeah, they're struggling.
They're gasping for air, grasping for straws. It's like just this desperation, that they need us to do all these things for them, and they're trying to distract us in all these different ways. It's kind of wild to watch it happen.
Well, like I say, we've been doing this all along. Everything that we've done. They say it's took us this long to do it. Well, yeah, because we don't want funding. We want to do it ourselves. It takes two of us. I'm not going to do it on my own. What would be the point in that? I waited till somebody else had got a water level as well. Then we had to fucking work out a way that we were going to meet each other. Do something. Two blokes that have met on the internet and perform a test. Can we do it? Fucking too right we can. I don't know what they're getting upset about. I mean, if they want to do it, just do it themselves. Roohistry's mate spent God knows how much on that theodolite. £100 for a water level, man.
All right, I'm back.
Nice.
Nice.
Disgusting.
Wait. I think we were at the point where you had to demonstrate that 1 to 2 is parallel to any other line segment.
The straight line, it shows the middle bit is a shared straight line segment.
No, I can construct 1, 2, 3, 4, 5
together
on a curve, right?
And on either end, and show a shared straight line segment at either end.
But you're asserting that they're straight.
Infinity, can't it?
You're asserting that let's say we look at 1 to 4.
Yeah.
You're asserting that 2 and 3 are on that line.
Yeah.
That's your assertion, and
This
you know
is
it's
the
your
check.
assertion.
It's the check to make sure.
It's not the check because you don't get a fucking you don't get a horizontal.
How can 2 and 3 not be on the same straight line from 1 to 4?
Because you've just put them on that line in the diagram. You haven't demonstrated it in reality.
But what if we did have water levels with an upshoot there, and those water
levels don't give you a horizontal.
Were together? Oh, right. So it's not a straight line from 1 to 4 then?
Any 2 points, you can make a straight line. Any 2 points. All right? 2 and 3, in reality, are not on the straight line between 1 and 4.
And how would you prove that?
With an auto level. Or a theodolite.
So what are you going for, the drop?
Yeah, you can go drop. You can do reciprocal shots, or you can just do a shoot from one known elevation to another.
And would it drop from both sides, both ends?
Yes, Bev, because down is not parallel for those two sides.
So you think a water level slopes from whichever end you're standing at?
Water level gives you points of equal elevation, right? On a globe, equal elevation is a curve. You understand this, Bev? You're just playing bullshit word games as usual.
But you think it's a curve in the downwards direction, away from the horizontal?
Yes, it
from
drops
the side
away.
You are stood at.
From each point, it drops away. From each point.
What about... Oh, you could get 2 auto levels. What would happen then?
They would shoot over each other.
They'd shoot over
because
each other.
Down is not parallel.
Right, so okay,
bombs are not parallel.
So horizontal shoots upwards at an upwards angle.
No, they shoot perpendicular to what down is. You word games, Bev. Word games. I'll give you 3 more minutes of word games and then I'll go.
No, it's not. These aren't word games. I mean,
well,
anybody
then do
else,
your test in reality.
Feel free to chime in and ask Roohistry what the fuck is going on with these auto levels. Are they shooting horizontals, or are they
Yes.
shooting upwards or downwards?
No, they're shooting horizontally.
Okay, so if you put an auto level at one end and an auto level at the other end and shoot them together horizontally, what
Yep.
happens to the water level?
The water level curves and the auto levels will shoot over each other.
So horizontals aim upwards to each other.
No, horizontal is perpendicular to down. And downs, the direction of down is different for each observer. They are not parallel. You've been told this a million times, Bev. A million times.
Yeah, it still doesn't make any sense. I can't get it to compute.
Well,
Roohistry.
it's not
I'm
my
sorry.
fault you're an idiot, Bev. It's not my fault you're retarded.
Wow.
You've been told a million times.
This is like the meltdown from QE on the Alice and Bob experiment. Kind
Say
of
again?
funny.
What Roohistry?
QE has a meltdown over Alice and Bob paradox.
Does he?
Oh yeah, because he just refuses to, like Bev. Bev
Yeah.
refuses to accept that
No.
down is not parallel, and so does QE.
Yeah.
Just
Yes.
asserts it.
Or he
Down
can't
is not
understand it.
parallel, did
He
you just
literally
say,
can't
Roohistry?
understand it. I think that's the problem.
Yeah.
Did
We
you
can't
say-
help you if
Like
you're
a
retarded.
cognitive issue.
Did you say
It's a
down
cognitive
is not
issue.
parallel?
Two people's down, two different observers have different directions for down. They are not parallel.
Down, vertical down. Like a plumb bob.
Plumb bobs. Plumb bobs are not parallel to each other.
Okay, and that it's because of that you think that the horizontals rise upwards.
Not upwards, they're horizontal.
Okay, but they intersect with each other.
Oh, yeah, they shoot over each other. They theoretically intersect, yeah. It's not like there's a point where they're fucking, you can see where they intersect. They just shoot over each other.
Well, I've never heard of that. Until I
Well,
came
I've demonstrated it, Bev. I've
until
demonstrated
I came
it.
round
So,
here to talk to people in these Discord servers. I'd never heard that, and it still sounds.
That's
fucking
probably why you're a
ridiculous.
flat earther, Bev.
I'm
I mean-
not a flat earther, dude.
We've discussed this many times. You are. You
No,
think sea level?
Dude, I
You
just
think the
say,
sea level datum is flat?
level is horizontal.
I know that's what you say.
Yeah, and because of that, you say I'm a flat earther,
Yes.
even though I know how elevations are measured.
Is the ocean, excluding waves and tides and that sort of shit, is the ocean flat?
Can you, if you exclude waves and thingy from
And
the
tides.
from the sea, is it flat?
Yeah.
The water,
Is it flat? Yes.
the water level, right, in a tool is horizontal. Now, do you
So is
think
the answer yes,
Do you
then?
think that horizontal
I think
curves-
Bev is saying yes, but his brain
Are you
is
saying yes, Bev?
has
I'm-
Is the
I'm
ocean, if
asking
you
you.
negate tides and waves, is it flat?
Dude, the water
It's
level.
a pretty easy question, Bev.
Yeah. Well, there's a canal, right? Would that not do? 27-mile long canal. I say that's
Does it have locks in
horizontal.
it, Bev?
I say that's horizontal. Do you
Okay,
agree,
so
or
yes.
do you say it curves?
So yes, you think that the oceans are flat.
The oceans are not flat, Roohif.
Negating for waves and
Roohif,
tides are the
stop
oceans.
saying something that
flat.
doesn't happen. What you want to imagine happens, right?
All right, that'll
I
do, Bev.
don't
Have you-
deal
have you
in
got enough-
bullshit. Go on,
Have you got
off
enough
you
for your
go.
recording?
Go and do your
time to get out of
Bullshit.
the closet now, Bev.
Off you go,
Yes.
Roohif. See you later.
All right. Hope you got your recording. See you, Bev.
See ya.
Time to get out of your closet now.
Who's that Funk? Welcome back. Where have you been?
I have been here for a long time.
Oh, have you?
Yeah.
Under the
Where have
guise
you
of
been?
What have you been?
After you banned me from your server, I couldn't talk to you guys
dude,
anymore.
I haven't got a server. Keep saying that.
Somebody
How many
banned me
times?
from the server you are on.
Well, all right. You're not banned from this one, are you? We're on this server.
Yeah,
Right, okay. Long time no see. Where have you been?
I've been on this server. What the fuck? And not only this one, but among others.
Yeah, I say I've not seen you for a bit. That's why
I've been left another server because they changed up the whole modding thing so that they exclude all the globers. So
Sorry?
it basically become another 24/7 server. So I left that.
Oh, right. Nice. So what do you hang around these Flat Earth servers for then?
I don't hang around so much anymore, actually, to be honest. It's been less and less.
Okay. The cog disc getting harder and harder to take.
No, it's just that it's like, I don't know, it's pretty repetitive. It's kind of boring in the long run.
I know. Having to say that level isn't horizontal, that must be tiresome.
It's not the issue.
What's not the issue?
No, it's not the issue with... it's just the whole... how should you say? How the whole Spielish run, I would say, is kind of annoying. I feel like I'm kind of getting a bit. I have tried like all the different approaches, I think, to try and speak, and I think it's not something that can be my information or my whatever I want to communicate. It's not possible to communicate over Discord. I think people in here need other help.
Like Sean
from other
Hawkins.
people.
Yeah. He's
I don't know
feeling
who
a
that
bit the
is.
same. He's just done a video. He's feeling the same. He's like nobody gives me credit. Nobody takes my arguments.
It's not about credit.
Nobody
I mean,
watches
I have
his
no issue
videos,
having
nobody does
people.
his lives.
Everybody I talk to in real life understands me. There seems to be some special going on in this server where people don't understand you. Simple things, very simple things, like things that like a child could understand. And for example, I can show you like the QE meltdown, and there is a flat earther. He's a flat earther, and he's trying. There is a guy. I don't remember his name, but I can post it.
You're grouping a group of people there. How do you define inverted commas flat earther?
How I define flat earthers?
Yeah.
I define flat earthers as people thinking the earth is flat.
I'm talking to you now. You're Funk.
Yeah. Yes.
I don't have a classification for you other than Funk. Long time no see. Brilliant. But you've just like classified a group of people there.
Yeah.
Isn't that?
I think that's a reasonable thing to do.
A little bit bigoted though.
No.
Grouping.
Because they think you can have subgroups within them. I can have subgroups within them, of course. People who are on the fence or people who believes like things a little bit different.
More bigotry.
But in general, what everybody has in common is that they think that the Earth is flat. Therefore, I call them flat earthers.
Yeah. So, again, like, would you put me in that group?
Yes, you think the Earth is flat.
Well, I don't think the Earth is flat.
You say everything. You explain everything around what the shape of the Earth is as being flat without using the word flat.
I never mention the shape of the Earth at all.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't. You guys imagine loads of stuff. You imagine
so the Earth is
people
curved then.
Think, and you put them into a group. That's bigoted.
Well, fine. Welcome to the Glober side then, I guess.
See, again, you've done it again. Putting people on different sides of an argument and grouping them.
Okay, so you are one of those who don't know. You don't know if the Earth is flat or globe. You're just trying to figure that out, I guess.
We had a question, right? What can you prove to yourself? What can? What is in this world that we live in? What can you prove to yourself?
Yeah, the Earth is curved.
You can prove that to yourself, can you?
Yeah, many different ways.
Okay, just give us one of them. Because it's weird that you go to that. Like, we didn't... No, not one of us people went to shape.
No, but it's
have to go to the
it's like
fundamentals.
it's a consequence of when you go from one place to another, and if it doesn't curve, then it's flat. And if you think nothing curves there, like if you think that the water is not curving, then the picture I would present to you from NASA, you don't think that's real.
Well, see, like when we came into this, like you just said, distances are measured
So you're a flat
horizontally.
earther. That's what I'm saying.
Distances are measured horizontally.
Yes.
I know that, right? And you agree with it. Like when you get a map, a 2-scale map, and you measure the distance, that's a straight line distance, a horizontal distance from place to place.
Yeah, I mean, it depends on what kind of precision you want. If you want to measure things over a very short distance,
You get
things
just
can
get a
be
better
considered
scale map.
planar.
Yeah, you just get a more 2-scale map, don't you? You bring the scale of the map closer, and then you can get more exact with it.
Well,
That's
if you
the
use
idea of scale maps.
if you make very precise maps, even though over a short area, you can presume it as being flat because over short areas it's very close to flat. But that's not the question. What is the shape overall? Which is, if it's not close to flat, then it maybe has a different shape. And if you put these maps together, you cannot put them together if you're trying to fit them together on like a, I don't know, rectangular or square.
In the UK,
flat
we
shape
have grid
paper.
maps, Ordnance Survey grid references, so they're all squares. On all the maps, flat maps with squares on them.
Yeah, that's what I said. You have shorter areas. You have, if you take, for example, flight maps, which are bigger maps, like over longer areas, and you take them
you
together.
wanted to get more exact, so we went down in scale. Now you're going back up in scale, and you're going up in the air as well, aren't you? Are those
I'm just
distances
saying
greater?
putting mapping over.
Are those distances?
Yeah, that's
greater?
over great Yes, over longer distances.
So the
you
higher
cannot
you go,
fit that on a flat map.
you can't do horizontal distances with a plane, or they're not the same horizontal distances as the ground.
Well, the maps they're using are based on the same thing. It's just like just a larger map. They don't make like their own map.
Yeah, so they're flat maps as well, then, right?
Well, it's
With the
printed
same
on a flat piece
horizontal
of paper.
distances as the ground flat maps, right?
They are printed on a flat piece of paper, but if you try to stitch them together, if you're taking together longer pieces of over longer distance, then you're not gonna be able to stitch them together over a flat shape.
Right. Well, like I said, like we said earlier, you just change the scale, the
Yeah,
maps.
I
You
mean,
don't
that's-
need to put the maps.
I mean, you can live
together
in
and
a
stitch them
tiny
together, you just
100
change
by
the
100
scale.
meter, 100 by 100 meter world, and then you can actually live as the Earth is flat. But if you're gonna travel longer distances, you can't do that anymore.
Okay. Right. So
That's
that's
just
your
how it
proof,
works.
then, is it? That's how you
Yeah, that's
prove.
pretty fucking compelling evidence that we show that the maps, that when you try to map things out, it doesn't work on a flat shape. Then it's a pretty
you've
good
done that,
evidence
have
that the
you?
Earth is flat.
You,
I haven't done
you-
it personally now.
Well, so that's not your proof then. So what's your?
Yeah, it is my proof.
When we said,
I don't.
so what
I'm
can
gonna
you
make one
prove
thing
to
clear.
yourself.
I'm gonna.
And when we said initially at the beginning of this, what can you prove to yourself?
Yeah,
Right.
I didn't answer that because we were going
that's
on
where
a
you
tangent.
went. You went with you could prove the curve.
No, we didn't. We went on a tangent.
That's interesting
you-
as well. Tangents, man. Oof.
Yeah, we went on a tangent because you said that you are not a flat earther.
Is that a tangent to a tangent?
No,
You know-
it's
did you know you could do that?
You know how words? I'm not gonna do this shit anymore, Bev. You're so fucking crazy, man.
No, we didn't.
I
No,
can't
we were
speak
listening
with
to
you.
somebody last night.
No,
science it out.
I'm not gonna do this shit, Bev. You have to fucking seek some help soon, man. Oh my god, the hell! You can't speak with people normally. You have to learn to speak to people. It's
Wow.
impossible to have like a conversation with you.
Go on, keep saying that a few more times.
I
Or
don't
you
care,
Can, or you
Bev.
can actually say what
Why?
you want to say.
I'm not gonna do this. You can look for somebody else who want to play this fucking game of like your fucking psychological game, whatever your issue are. I don't give a shit, to be honest. I've talked to you so much, and it's just a repeat from what you've been saying like 2 years ago, Bev. You haven't changed one single bit. You're the same deluded person. Why would I do this again? Sorry. Bye.
All right,
I'm
so-
gonna join another server.
Go on, Ranty's
just
got
gonna
a new
find one.
server. Have you got that one?
Okay, can you send me invite?
Yeah, I don't know whether I can. I might be able to send you it. I'll copy it and put it in the chat here. No doubt everybody wants. That's all right, isn't it?
I have never followed the Ranty before, but I just heard people
Am I
talking
all right
about
putting
him, and
Ranty's chat in the Ranty's?
I
new
can find
server
it
in here?
himself maybe.
I was just over there, and it appears Ranty is there.
I've never talked to him
There
before.
you go. I sent you a message
Thank you.
there, Funk.
Huh. He is the guy who switched side, right?
Yeah, he used to own this server.
Okay.
be
Okay.
interesting,
Yeah,
right?
that's right. That's right.
Mm.
Okay. Goodbye.
See you later. Interesting. We've had Roohistry in here, SE, and then Funk.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
How's old Roohistry doing?
Well, he's doing all right. I mean, we agreed that the shared straight line segment, like geometrically, would work.
He agreed to that?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, the geometry of it works. It's just that we need
Not
to...
on the Earth,
actually, you know what he said? From 1 to 4 is a straight line. It was
1 to
interesting
4.
that. Yeah, 1 to 4 is a straight line.
How about 5?
Well, 2 to 5 would also be a straight line. So the way you prove it is to show that 2, 3, and 4 are all on the same straight line, apparently.
Yeah.
Which he says are water level. They're not. It slopes the water level. Slopes from whichever end you're at. In fact.
Oh wow, we got another sloper. Interesting.
Yeah, double sloper. And apparently QE's had a meltdown over Alice and Bob. But they did say I was having the same meltdown as well. So QE might just be seeing the geometry of reality at last. You never know.
So in their lane brains, when you're on a body of water and you're a few miles apart, the water slopes in between the two boats, let's say. Wow, that's pretty interesting, man.
It slopes down, right, the water, and the horizontals stay horizontal. But the horizontals are starting to slope upwards now as well. Like,
Yeah,
I
we were
don't
saying
know,
that.
like, yeah, it's like the same drop thing that happens with the water is now occurring with the horizontals going upwards.
Wow. We're making progress. Wow.
Yeah. Well, I say like the cog disc is it's going to be too much, I think.
If you enjoyed the content, please support On the Level and future projects. Membership subscriptions available now, or come and get involved at Next Level Discord server. Thank you.